Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people and aliens. Welcome to my channel. My name is Paul, and with me today is Sven Heiliger. Hello, Sven.
Hello, good up.
Today we're trying some beta stuff again. We're harvesting the sorghum from DSV. It's still beta. We are missing the stubbles at the moment. They are already done, but I was not able and capable of uploading the version to the server today. Hello Leon, hello Aviation Chris, hello Sash, hello Gaming Chris, Bo Duke, moin moin. Let's see and start right away if our PCs will handle it today better. Fatty Gabi, hello, 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 hello. So you see, English stream on Thursday as usual.
Gentlemen, starts the engine.
Yes, hauen sie rein. So it's as I mentioned before, it's still beta. So the other version we got ready has got the stubbles for the sorghum. I just missed it with the upload. Holger Leicher, moin moin. Good evening. And as you can see, we got the silage sorghum, not the one for the North American harvesting grain sorghum. So it will complement perfectly, I hope, in the next farm sim with the already in farm sim sorghum that Giants announced. So we got both versions then for Farm Sim 22. Here in Europe, it's more common to use the silage one, not the harvesting one for the grain. I think we turn left, right?
Yes.
Do you use sorghum and silage feeding? Yes, we do. There are several YouTubers, real life YouTubers that got DSV Sorghum, and it looks quite the way we made it now. BGO made it that way, and they only use it for silaging. How I am? Well, if you take a look at the weather with the stormy stuff going on the last 2 days, I'm of course having a big migraine, so I'm quite on the medication. I hope my PC and me will get through the day. Take the outside, right? Sven?
Yes, this is full throttle. Push, push, push.
Hello, Renee. Yeah, Fatty, I saw that Giants made the sorghum for the Americans, more for the Americans. Here in Germany, we really don't have that much of sorghum for threshing. But it's a really good feed component, so we thought of making two versions then, as we did with the maize. We got a corn, a grain corn, and a silage corn, and with the increase of the fruit type limit, we will have much more variety in more crops, so that we can offer you much more work to do on the fields like it is in real life, so that we can have the summer and winter crops. Fahr einfach geradeaus, ja?
Ja.
Bleib mal ganz kurz stehen, bitte. Ich muss mal kurz das Chat lesen. I know sorghum very well as a silage material in biogas plants. Chopped it a while ago near Magdeburg. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, go on.
Straight and out.
Yeah, actually, I didn't see sorghum in real life for a while, because the last time I saw it was from a YouTuber, from a Bavarian YouTuber. Stoll von Dining, he's called, and he had the DSV Sorghum, and it looked quite exactly the way we made it now. So this is more or less the reason why I choose to put it in the map here to show you guys already. You know, I love teasering and spoilering for the next farm sim, and I thought it was a great addition to get it in there. But yeah, of course, the stubble are missing. Next week we will have it in there. BGO made it ready, but he's putting his new PC together, and so he has got other sorrows at the moment.
Leon, I see you.
Hey, bleib mal, du bläst nichts mehr raus. Ah, jo. It's tricky to chop because of its high sugar content, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, nein, nicht, oh, wait, you wait. Oh. Sorry.
My English has frontiers.
Ja. Wie schnell fährst du?
Vollgas.
Ja,
Full throttle.
wie viel km/h?
6, 7, 8 manchmal. Es kommt aber nichts mehr raus.
So, it's a bit more tricky to chop because of its high sugar content. Yeah, but it's really tasteful for the animals then. Was denn wieder mit dem...
Jetzt geht's besser.
Warte, ich muss mal kurz den Tempomaten anpassen. Machen wir mal 6. So. Fahr du mal Vollgas, dann kann ich mal ein bisschen... You're still the alien you when you first chatted? Always spoiling and teasing, yeah. I really hate reading the chat and driving close to the harvester, to be honest. It's not that easy for me. What I'm doing here in the trees, yeah, I thought trees, paper, reading, chat, you know? It's a combination of all. No, it's really hard. It's really hard for me to focus on Sven harvesting and being straight in the pipe and staying on the chat and all that. Don't chat and drive, correct?
Das reicht nicht.
Fahr weiter, geradeaus.
Außen erst rum.
Ja. It's possible that the harvester has got a problem with the trigger here on the trailer.
Yes.
Go straight ahead. Go straight ahead. Keep driving. Keep driving. Yeah, something is not right with the trigger here, I think. Okay, so we can go on. Yeah, but this doesn't mean that you can't write in the chat, right? I'm just trashing everything here. Und dann links rum.
Was? Das geht noch. Left, right, left.
I'm not sure if it translates well in English, but one time with professionals. Yeah, I think too that it's a trigger issue. I'm not sure. It's possible that I had to upgrade to the harvesting version of it with the higher capacity, but it has to work for now. Sorghum is beta, so can be the harvesting. So you guys, whoa! I hope now you're awake. What about the new announcements today from Giants with the animals, with the fluffy ones? Aren't they gorgeous? Björn, Stefan Nordic, thank you. I still don't know what the color means, so I don't know what you did there, but thank you for what you did. I really have to get into all the meanings of the colors and that stuff. You guys really have to help me out here. You have to explain what it means. Love the new animals. Yeah, me too. Did you see that they are all smiling on the pictures? Wait until they meet my butcher. No, I'm really happy. They seem to be all scaled well. And what I love the most is with the bees, that they really are now necessary for the yield. I really love what they did there because they cater into our greenings and all that stuff. The strut. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. I see now. What I really like is the new husbandries, the new stables and all that stuff. That with Herman we got finally really great looking animal husbandries. And the fences look like they would have a variation to the ground. So fahr einfach weiter. Ja. Ob was kommt oder nicht, scheißegal. Ich passe mich so lange an, bis was rauskommt. Ja, fahr. With the variations of the fences. So it seems to be that that they are really stepping up the game. And yeah, Herman, I think they put in a big word that they finally made the animals in a 1-to-1 scale. Yeah, Ferdi, and I'm hoping that the new game will last for at least 4 years now. Sven, ich fahr den erstmal weg.
Ja.
I hope that the next game will stay for 4 years, so we have much more time to put all the stuff in there, because I got so many ideas. You have no idea how many, and it will take some time to adjust to the new game. But with the possibilities that Giants is giving us now, I'm really hopeful that we will really blast out everything in the new farm sim. Wait, chat reading and driving is always a bad idea. Looks like the animals are getting the love they deserve. Yeah, I hope for it. I'm still not sure what they changed in the feeding. So if we can put in all the stuff that we need for the feeding, we have planned so much, so much. And if they did not hide the scripts in the main engine so that we can touch them, it will be really a blast. It was the best thing that they delayed this game. Yes, and I really hope for that they will delay the next one for 1 more year further, so that we got time. Because if you look back, the first year of FS19 was really slow growing, and then we had 1 year where we could do a lot. and the last year was basically non-existent because we are already working on the next one. So 4 years would be great. And also what would be really great is if a lot of the machines are easy to convert with no quality issues to the next farm sim. So we have much more variety earlier in the game. And I'm really hyped for the next farm sim now, with the announcements and with the news that I got yesterday, and I really hope they can keep up and do with the seasons all the necessary adjustments that we need, with the feeding all the necessary adjustments. So yeah, I'm really hyped. Would be nice if they did a middle upgrade on the game, or releasing new and updated features, like in the example how SnowRunner does. Yeah, that's also my opinion, that they should stay with a basically base game and do more DLCs and updates and upgrades. But it was really necessary that they updated the engine, because the game engine had to get the update first, so that we can have a much better base game engine for more stuff, because the old 8.0 was really outdated. Berk, merhaba. We're doing fine. We're having some beta fun here. You can see some hidden beta bugs. I hope so. It's a lot of great tractors and machinery in FS19. Yeah, I really hope that it's possible to convert the stuff that was basically FS19 standard in the game. That it's easy to convert, because the texture system and all that stuff stays the same. But I hope that we get rid of all the FS17, 15, 13 and whatever horror horror converts, that they finally leave the game. So if we can only convert the FS19 stuff easy to FS22, it would be a blast. Yeah, the Seasons Up announcement was really a great addition. What I'm still waiting for is the announcement on how the drying system works, on all the moisture, if they cranked up the game too, or if it will stay the way it is or was now. Yeah. Yeah, Bjorn, we have a lot of troubles and issues with the engine, with here MaizePlus TerraLife beta in multiplayer. This map here runs smoothly. I got close to 60 FPS, but the Bergisch Land map, when we have 8 or 10 players in the multiplayer, the engine can't keep up with the demanding power that we need. So this is why we are basically testing our stuff now in FS19, so we can do some server testing for our provider, for Nitrado, and we can give some information on the engine here, and we can do some optimization for the next farm sim, so that we can really start smooth with our stuff. We're actually playing on 9 days here, but we're now on just original real time, because we are only 2, and we have to figure out how to work it out, because this is the old save game that we try to manage to get with all the stuff updated, so that we didn't lose anything. On Bergisch Land we play with time scale of 3. Also on 9 days season. I'm not sure if single player maybe 5 times even can be good. So we have to figure out for the next farm sim how it works out with the new season system. Hello Drago. Adrian Winter. Good evening.
Oh, ich bin zu spät.
Was?
Bist schon da.
Ja, lass dir doch Zeit. Immer locker bleiben. Ah, nicht immer so einen Stress machen hier. Meine Herren, ey. Ich kann doch auch warten. Musst du auch Chat lesen zwischendurch. Oh, Draco, it's going well. You can see here the sorghum beta, where we still not have the stubbles in the map. We will have next week. And yeah, we're testing out some stuff. Yesterday it was quite annoying because my PC shut down. It went completely in off mode. I have no clue why. And today I already had FarmSim shut down 4 times without anything in the log file. It's just FarmSim closed. So yeah, it's quite interesting to do the beta streaming because everything can happen. I saw them cornstalks and cornstalk silage, if I remember correctly, last stream. Yeah, we got this in there. Yeah, correct. When you do grain corn, you can pick up the swath and silage it and sell it in the BGA, like in real life. No, it was not Alt F4. It was just fahr weiter. Und jetzt hier links direkt wieder runter. It was just FarmSim shutting down. I didn't touch anything. It was just and Sven had the same issue twice or for 3 times.
3 times.
So we have no idea why. What happened? It was no issue with the server, it was just FarmSim shutting down.
Quickly. Yeah.
So I'm really happy about the bees, to be honest. If you get now more yield, if you plant the bee houses and all that stuff, I think we will figure out a good way to make our greenings work with it too. But I'm still waiting on some announcements for the nitrogen, phosphorus and kalium, if they will change something like that, and if the ground pressure will have an issue or an impact on precision farming. So there's a lot that I'm really waiting for. For example, the feeding of the animals, how they change that, and what you saw with the screenshots with the automatic feeder, you can see that there were only 3 sections of food, so straw, hay and silage. So I don't think that they changed a lot on there, but I hope that they will open up or have opened up the sliders so that we can do maybe 6, 7, 8 sliders in the food table. Would you come again? I don't get what you're saying. Drehst dann direkt wieder rum, ne?
Ja.
Aber bleib da mal ganz kurz stehen, wenn du reingefahren bist. I have a question about MaizePlus and precision farming. In general, I study agriculture. From my knowledge, plowing alfalfa or clover can leave. Whoa. 150 to 200 kilos is very high fetched. This is really high fetched. Normally without... bleib mal grad stehen, ja? Bleib mal stehen. Without plowing it, alfalfa and clover is capable of 30 to 40 kilograms. And we had in the analysis, we had between 70 and 80 kilograms when we plowed it down. So was there a problem with TerraLife? You mean when the FS shut down? I have no idea. It happened on this map, and it happened... Ich speichere mal kurz. It happened on this map, and it happens a lot, even if I'm starting Felsgrund without any mods. So I think it's more a farm sim problem. So here you can see our sorghum for the silaging. If you take a look on the Facebook page or the Discord, I have comparison pictures from real life sorghum as I know it, and as this kannst weiter, and as this is looking now quite like in real life. So
sorry.
Will there be a new animal for the next game? If yes, which one for your opinion, except bees? I have no idea. I got not more information than you have, Berg. I would be, or I really would be happy if they put some bulls and calves in there and some younger cows. For any other animals, I wouldn't care, to be honest. I mean, the wildlife is in there, but that's all I know. I really have no additional information. Yeah, a deer in the woods. And I think if they spawn like the raven do, you will have time to time some deer in your tractor spawning when you're on the road. So it can be quite funny in live streams, maybe. Fährst du links rum?
Ja.
Also links außen, rechts rum, so rum.
So?
Ja, genau. Deer farms, yeah. First time that deer has really a purpose in farm sim. I mean, there's no purpose for John Deere, so now we get wild deer. Maybe we get finally a purpose for them. Sorry. I really like John Deere, but I like barbecue deer much more. Yeah, there's so many possibilities now. Really, I really can't wait for the next farm sim. And then when it's there, we have no time to play it because we have to do our stuff. So it's quite interesting what will happen. Thanks for your answer, because I'm not sure if there's anything like a PDF file here explaining everything about your MaizePlus modification. Oh, you didn't get the 61-page PDF that we delivered on ModHub with every mod? If you go on ModHub, you will find way down a small green PDF button you can click, and you can download the 61 pages. We have a big explanation for our MaizePlus mod. And of course for TerraLife we don't have it yet, but I'm guessing that we will deliver for the next farm sim with TerraLife, MaizePlus and our maps. I think there will be about 150 to 200 pages PDFs available to that stuff. So there's a lot to read, and everything that you read and learn now you don't have to go over next farm sim, because it will basically stay the same. Bulls and cows that will look like cows. Yeah. You don't have to. You don't have to say sorry, because I'm quite happy that ModHub put in the PDF as I intended to. But I'm not quite happy about it that they just made small 3 letters and most people didn't see it. I didn't see it myself. I first thought that they forgot to put the link in there, so nothing to excuse for. It's really hard to find. Yeah, Björn, don't you guys have the big community, or am I mistaken you now with another Björn? Fahr doch hier einfach links runter. Fahr doch gerade.
Ja, ja, will ich ja.
Ach so.
Ich warte nur, bis du kommst. Das reicht nicht ganz. It seems so.
I hope that the multiplayer modifications and performance boost will have a big impact on the multiplayer gaming. I really hope for it. Because I think I won't do a lot of Let's Plays. There will be only our streams. Fährst du?
Fertig? Bin ich?
Yeah. Realistic farm sim community. So you're the Björn. Yeah. So I got you right. Okay. Good. Yeah. I hope that we can work much more together in the next farm sim, Björn. Because maybe if you have some very trusted people in your community, as you are a trustworthy one, we can do some more together for testing, so that we have... Fährst du? Weil du bist sehr laut im Stream. So that we have the possibility or the capability of testing on different PC systems. It's always quite the issue that some PCs might work fine and some don't. So keep up with MaizePlus standards. Yeah, okay. I won't buy FS22 because of that. What? Jarek. Jarek, you sound funny. And I don't get what you're saying. I'm really excited for FS22. Of course, the first month will be very hard. And we will have to keep on playing a lot on FS19 to test stuff out here before we port it to FS22, and we have to finish the sample map that we are doing for our maps. So I think it will take 3, 4, 5 months until we have our polished product and maps out there. So I'm not really sure what to expect from streaming, playing, and all that stuff. Every minute that we spend on a new farm sim in multiplayer, we are wasting on working on TerraLife, and every minute we are wasting on TerraLife, we are avoiding playing. So yeah, it's quite hard. We will have to find a compromise so that we can cater ourselves and you guys. So today is Thursday. That means tomorrow should be a fact sheet, right? And probably next week we will get some more new information, because there are only 4 Fridays left until the release, I guess. Oh boy, they really have to put up a lot of stuff now, because I really miss out on the seasons features and the animal feeding features. I still need those. What maps are you planning? Oh. At the moment, I'm not really sure, because we are rebuilding Holzer map, we are rebuilding Bergisch Land map, we are rebuilding Sorghum map, we are rebuilding Chaos Camp map, we are rebuilding Chowell map, we are rebuilding Old Alp map. Oxygen David is working on 2 maps. Lancy Boy is working on several maps, also American maps. Edomod is working on Mappa Italia, and all the maps only can be released if they want to release it with TerraLife if we finished our base map, because on the base map the maps have to be implemented. So it's really hard to say. I mean, all the growing system will be new, and the foliages will be new, so you really can't do much of a pre-work. And if you do, it's not quite sure, or I am not quite sure how much we can put in the new farm sim then from that. So it's really hard. It's really hard. Currently doing a single player on Bergisch Land. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Bergisch Land also has to get much more of a performance rework because it's really demanding on its own, and with TerraLife it's quite heavy on the engine, the PC, and the servers. Yes, today's Döner day. That's correct. That's absolutely correct. Sven, where did you go?
Pallets. I make it on the field 53.
Uh-huh. What's with the beet pulp?
Okay.
Ich habe doch gesagt, wir machen das, dann hole ich Beatpipe und dann kannst du festfahren in der Zeit. Dann brauche ich nur, weißt du?
Okay.
Und danach machen wir dann Pellets und Stroh. DZP! Moin, moin, moin! So nothing has changed. Sven doesn't listen to me, what I'm saying.
Right.
Oh, he never listens to me. You would be a good wife, Sven, because they kind of tend to not to listen.
What?
What?
What you say?
Yeah.
Did you say?
3 times what means you can kiss my ass, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the same. It's the same in every language. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, dang it. I think... Oh, that would be... Oh boy. I'm not sure if I'm fitting in here with this big trailer. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Jetzt holst du?
Was?
Jetzt holst du Bier?
Ja, ich hol's Bierträger und du mit deinem Radlader kannst ja dann festfahren. Das war so mein Hintergedanke da dran. Ich hol ja kein Bier, ich hol ja...
Abfallbier.
Ne, ich hol ja Beet Pulp. That's not a big trailer. Yeah, it's a big trailer for this small map. And it's really stiff. That's the main reason, the main problem. Are you satisfied with the precision farming initiative, or do you expect something new to appear in 22? I think that beside nitrogen, there will be other important macronutrients. Yes, yeah. The nitrogen, phosphorus, kalium, and all the micro nutrients are really important. They are so important for us because our whole greening and TerraLife stuff is really something that you are having in mind when you plant different crops. So I'm waiting for that, really. I hope that we get it. If we don't get it, I'm not sure if we can implement it. And if we can and will, it will take even much longer for us to implement. So I'm really hoping that they do precision farming right now for FS22. But of course they always have to cater every player. So maybe the realistic players are demanding and the arcade players are just, we don't want that crap. So and as long as there are no informations out there, I really have no idea. But it would be the best to implement all the needed nutritions into the game, and you can switch them off if you don't want to use them, in my opinion. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see what they will do. My mouse is really messing around with me. Oh no. I don't understand girls. Yesterday one of my friends started to act like I'm not there. Yeah, that's the wild guessing with girls, right? If you thought the PDF for MaizePlus was long, just take a look at the book Understanding Girls. it's a million times bigger.
Encyclopedia.
No, Drago, you can ask every question that you want regarding to MaizePlus, the game and all that stuff, because this is the reason why I'm doing these streams, is because not I want to show you some let's play. It's because I want to get into interaction with the community and have a talk and chit chat, sorry, about stuff that we are planning and that you are expecting, or ideas that you might have. So this is absolutely the reason why I'm doing these streams. And of course to force me into playing Farm Sim, because really when you are doing testing and all that stuff, you're not able and capable of playing that much. So the live streams are, for me, me pushing myself into playing the game.
Kannst du ganz kurz mal in das Silo gehen und mal F1 das Menü anmachen? Das zeigt mir nämlich schon an, 38% zähliert. Und GPS. Das ist ja richtig dann. Aber zähliert ist komisch. Es müsste doch festgefahren werden erst.
Wieso? Was steht?
Ob das nur bei mir ist. Bei mir steht Gären.
Nee, steht bei mir auch. Das ist bestimmt wegen diesem Additional Silo Mod.
Okay.
Your streams are better than TV. Yeah, this is basically the reason for the streams, so that you can ask. And this is why I'm doing on Thursday the English streams, because we have a lot of English-speaking users in the community, and I really want to cater both. And I'm really thinking of doing maybe 2 English streams and 4 German streams to get it a little bit not that mixed up as it is now, because most of the times in the English streams are more Germans than there are English-speaking ones, and sometimes from here to there English-speaking guys pop up in the German streams, and it's always hard to cater both sides in a mixed stream. So for instance, now I kind of have to answer the questions that are put out there in German in English, and that will annoy some of the German guys. And if I answer or do not answer English questions in a German streams, it also annoys people, so it's really hard for me. So I'm trying to stay on a line so that on the English streams, you English guys can or English speaking guys can really ask whatever you want, depending on the content, of course. If it's Farm Sim and MaizePlus, and sometimes we discuss private issues too, but most of the times it would be much nicer if we have the conversation about Farm Sim, because this is really the purpose of this channel. It's easier to learn MaizePlus than I know. Yeah, because maybe I should explain girls to you so you would understand it better too. Sometimes it's just the explanation. There's not so much you have to learn about girls. It's just girls are always right, and try to avoid being wrong. Maybe then I master my German. Yeah, this is why I'm always watching movies and stuff in the original English language, just to keep getting fluent in it again. Because 10-15 years ago I was really using English on a daily basis in the job, and when you start or stop using it, you really lose so much. Yeah, you really lose a lot. So listening and talking English really keeps you up, and if you try the same with German, it should work for you too. Martin, the new features today are awesome. Still waiting for the feeding system to be explained, and still waiting on the season system, drying system and all that stuff being explained, but I'm really happy that they finally now scaled the animals, and I think it's a big thank you to Herman, because they are in Farm Sim now with their stables and all that stuff, and I think they pushed Giants a little bit to make it in a 1-to-1 scale, because it would look funny if they had these elephant pigs in the original sized stables. I like your streams, really hope more people would join, since it's a great way also to learn about the MaizePlus. PDF is great, but it's easier to watch streams than reading a PDF. Yeah, true. Coco, I for Chinese and Korean. Martin, heute ist der englische Stream. Heute ist vorzugsweise Englisch. Das wäre jetzt unfair den englischen Zuschauern gegenüber, wenn ich jetzt so viel im Deutsch erzählen würde. Wir haben Mittwochs, Freitags, Samstags, Sonntag haben wir deutsche Streams, und der eine Tag jetzt gehört einfach dem englischen Publikum. Ob English or German, we play together. Correct, Rainer. No matter which color or language, we play together, because we are all playing or having the same hobby. No, it's really hard. It's really hard. I mean, if I should cater Korean or Chinese, I really no, I can't. I can eat and love and like Chinese and Korean food, but speaking, impossible for me.
Japanese is better.
Das kann mit den Silos auch jetzt sein, weil da eigentlich Zeug drin war und das noch in den Items eingetragen war, weißt du?
Ich glaub's nämlich auch,
Ja,
weil ich kann es nicht festfahren.
Kannst nicht festfahren.
Nein, das sagt ja schon zählieren, 38%.
Okay, ja, dann deck's mal ab, wenn du es kannst.
Das geht, glaube ich, auch nicht. Ich habe gerade mal festgefahren, aber geht nicht.
This game is addictive. Yeah, so is food.
Drüben geht's.
Huh?
Drüben ist es okay. Drüben kann ich festfahren und alles okay. Vielleicht war da noch irgendein Fitzel irgendwo noch drin oder eingetragen.
Ja, ist egal, machen wir nachher.
Ja.
Rainer, hau rein. Schöne Grüße nach Neuss. I find the German maps to be too industrial. Yeah, but because they are, most of them are really close to cities and industrial complexes. But there are a lot of maps out there that are really nice made. For example, Bergisch Land. I'm not a big fan of all these production chains, to be honest. So yeah, I don't like this stuff that much. So I would never prefer a map that is the way that you describe it. I would like to have a map like this here, or Bergisch Land, or Holzer, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Coco, we will get this because we are working on some smaller maps, older maps, because we have a big fancy on the older machines from the 90s and 80s. So we will bring that to FarmSim 22. Ich werde noch einen holen und dann ist gut mit dem Beatpipe, ne?
One for the money.
Ja. Honestly, without your mods for FarmSim would be very far from realistic when it comes to farming. For me, it's easy to see everything because I work on farms and I'm studying agriculture. Yeah, so I was a farmer for 35 years. I was a forage contractor and I did some schooling for people on the feeding, on handling on animals. So it's basically been my job for 35 years as a practical farmer, and I tried to get it as realistic as possible into the farm sim, but we were restricted with so many engine issues and limitations. For example, with the last update, I put in 25 ingredients into the food mixer, just because that people could see the fill types and could adjust their feeding the way they wanted. But normally you would have much more than just 4 sliders in the main husbandry, and it's impossible to make every ingredient worth as it is in real life. And this is something that really bothers me, to know it better but not being capable of doing it the right way. So this is one reason why I'm waiting so hard on information on the feeding system for the next farm sim. If we have much more variety now, that we can adjust it much more like in real life, and always the way that you can play it realistic, but you don't have to. So this is basically everything that we try to do. And this is, for example, is a reason why we get horse grass into the farm sim. Normal grass silage would not be the best feed for horses. I delivered horse hay and silage for over 20 years to horse stables. Because horse stuff has to have much more fiber, less protein, less energy, and cows have other likings on the silaging, and this is why why I created the horse grass. And yeah, it was some people really loved it. The others said, why do I need it? And yeah, so it's in there now. You can use it. You don't have to. Or the reason why the first drying stages, the first 2 drying stages of horse grass become grass silage, because they are too wet. They would be too wet for horses. And people who are not into farming, real life farming, or the feeding, they don't get why I did it. And the people who get it are oftentimes some guys that read what we wrote on the stuff, so they read the description and they understood it. And the others are people who are from real life farming, who really know from the basics how it works, and they're really happy about it. The most difficult thing I learned is animal production. Yeah, I mean, animal production in farm sim is really simple, because you have 2 cows that love each other, and suddenly you have another cow or a bull, and they all have the same tits and ass as the female one. So we are really missing out on bulls and calves and all that stuff. Björn, we don't do much streaming or video, but we play together on daily servers and talk in Discord, and we also have a good amount of experience with MaizePlus running this for the last year on multiplayer day. Yeah, this is why you are so important, not only because I like you as a guy, and you were really trustworthy the last 1.5 years, but because of you are really into this stuff. That helps a lot. Yogi, we are in Germany. We are not in America, where you are not allowed to say tits and ass. And by the way, hi Yogi.
Hi Yogi.
And this is maybe this is the main reason why there are not so many English-speaking viewers, because of the time difference, the time zones. Because it's noon in the States, and it's really hard for them to find time to watch the stream. Sometimes they re-watch it, and for me it's hard to make a live stream in the middle of the night at 3 or 4 a.m. just to get it done for them. So it's I think I'm okay with saying tits and ass.
Yes.
Yeah, Björn, I really thought so, because I don't know if you are the biggest fan, but you are one of the first really nice guys who talked to me about stuff in MaizePlus and asked me stuff, and on a really nice and kind way. So it was always a pleasure to answer your questions, because you always showed interest into the stuff, and it really gave fun to me just to answer that stuff. Daggerwin said a bull with extra parts. Isn't the cow? It's a cow with extra parts then, right? Not a bull with extra parts. A bull in Farm Sim is a cow with extra parts. Muss aufpassen, dass du nicht zu weit nach vorne kommst, wegen dem Futtermischer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really hard if you have a lot of American viewers, or when you are in an American live stream. I was with FS Club or so. It's really funny for me as a European. We have no problem with talking about titties and whatever, but we have a problem talking about guns. and they are basically on a 24/7 basis are talking about guns, but when you mention titties, so I really don't get it.
Oh man.
Melanie Büttgenbach, servus.
Servus.
How are you doing? I wonder if a real animal breed will appear. Yeah, I'm really wishing for it. I really am wishing for it. And hoping for it. I mean, if someone didn't get it yet, I'm really into animals and feeding and food and plants and all that stuff. So, yeah. I really hope that they will step up the game with the animals. So, Björn, Drago, what is or are the biggest features for you personally from MaizePlus that you enjoyed the most? Oh, is the stream still up? Sven?
Yes.
Ist der Stream noch?
Jetzt wieder da.
Okay. Oh, YouTube was moaning about the bitrate. Oh, you're coming from Sam's Holzer. Nice. So did you see the Let's Play today on Sam's Holzer? Yeah, he was really today. He was like Sam 2.0. This video today. If you don't know, on Thursday we do English streams. On all the other days we do German streams. So sometimes people pop in here and don't know that it is an English stream, and they wonder. But I try to cater some of my English followers. So stream had a hiccup. Okay. Forage extension for me. Yeah, forage extension is yeah. I mean the horse extension map update includes a lot of stuff that would have been forage extension 2.0. So for the next farm sim there will only be MaizePlus and TerraLife to get rid of the confusion. Das Standbild musste mal refreshen. Bei mir zeigt das jetzt wieder an, dass es läuft.
Ja, es läuft eigentlich.
I think admins from USA found us. Where? Oh, you mean no. Yeah, he didn't only eat a clown. He ate much more than just a clown. I don't know what he ate, but he ate a lot of it. And it was funny. It was good. It was really good. So, jetzt kannst du Pellets machen fahren. Dann bringe ich dir die Anhänger dahin.
Und festfahren?
Ja, wenn du fertig bist mit Festfahren. Ich speichere mal ganz kurz.
Gott sei Dank.
But to be honest, I love everything about MaizePlus. Bad thing that ever happened to me to FS make the game so much more sense to play now. Yeah, I hope so. The features I like the most with the MaizePlus is the animal feeding and food additions for the animals, and also the silage work and adjustments to the BGA. Danke für das geile Update mit Eicher und sorry, kann es nicht auf Englisch. Ja, das Update ist, glaube ich, haben Sam und Rainer zusammen, glaube ich, gemacht.
Yep.
I can't play without it. Yeah, that's the same for me. I mean, we made MaizePlus, or I made MaizePlus a local thing on my map back in the days because I wanted to play it that way, and it only became a global mod because Bull said, isn't there a possibility to share it with others? So I had no idea that it became that big of a mod that it became now. But I'm really happy about it. But I made this stuff because I want to play it that way, and I took every chance. I retook every chance to play the game because we made MaizePlus, because there was no time to play it for myself. So now at the ending of FS19, I'm playing it for the first time, really like I wanted to, and it makes me a little bit sad to see FS22. We have to start all over again, but I hope that we get it done much earlier. And I won't update so many maps for others. We will only do our Musketeer partner maps, and if someone wants to have it in his map, they really have to do it themselves, because we lost so much time in the stuff for the others. Yeah, so basically now we are the last remaining game changer out there, right? Because Global Company is in FS22, Seasons is in FS22, and maybe we are in FS26 or so. Who knows? Wie weit bist du mit dem Festfahren?
70%. 70.
I mean, I'm wishing for having the stuff done maybe 6 months into Farm Sim 22, and then I'm hoping for 3 years being able to play the game with the stuff that we have, because we get much more crazier ideas when we are playing our stuff ourselves. You have no idea. BGO, how did you smoke your card? What did you do? Drago, thank you for your question, and I'm sorry for answering so late. For me, the thing that satisfies me in MaizePlus are the extra crops. The many options when it comes to animal feed is really satisfying. Yeah, we had some partners who wanted to do much more mods on the extra crops. This is why I put them in so many maps, so that they had base maps to for their mods to be used, but they also, like we, didn't get all the work done that they planned for, because it was sometimes, sometimes you fix something on the left and you get 2 more issues on the right, then you're fixing the right ones and you got 2 issues in the back, but the left one in front is fixed. And so it's really hard. I think this is also a reason why not so many people are into these stuff that we are doing, because it's really hard, and it can be really a pain in the butt if you are working on something and you got 10 things fixed and the final 11th thing is messing up all the other stuff. This is what happened to us with precision farming. We had TerraLife, so to say, ready. Precision farming came out, and we had no idea what they did. We had no further information before the release, so all the scripts were useless suddenly, and there were some deeper holes that we dug into where we couldn't get ourselves out, so we had to delay it. And this is something that is really frustrating when you are planning on so many features, and there's just one little tiny bit that you cannot solve. It's just really hard. But for the next farm sim, with the fruit type limitations gone, we are planning on summer crop, winter crop, sugar beet, food beet, silage corn, grain corn, silage sorghum, grain sorghum, a lot more greenings, lawn grass, so that all the houses have different grass stuff, and someone is working on a little mission. Like in seasons you have these snow missions, and then you will have some missions that you have to mow the lawn grass, and you can put the stuff that you mow there into compost production and all that stuff. The hedges are cuttable, so you can put them into compost production and all that stuff. There's so much stuff we really want to do, and we can only hope that we are able and capable of getting the scripts to work. Jarek, thank you that you have been here. Have a good night.
I have finished the work.
Vents on it didn't run for some reason. Did you check the drivers, the power connectors? I also hope to see more options when it comes to catch crops. If there's an option with an addition of this feature. Please explain this again. I don't know what you mean with catching crops. Quaka, missed a lot of your streams and need to do some catching up on TerraLife, but look forward to it as it's a good as you. Yeah, thank you. Rheinland Agrarvideos, good evening. So now we will do some straw pallets, I guess. Hopefully. I have to put some trailers for Sven to the field so that he can start there. I mean, also what you see here, the roadside grass and landscape grass, all the different variations of grass types. Now, I think, in my opinion, it looks much better if you have some variation in the grass stuff. Much better than it was before, because in real life you also have some flowers here and there and all that stuff, and we were capable of, or here's some blue ones, and we were capable of making the deco foliages also mowable and regrowable. That means if you are mulching or cutting stuff in the field corners, they will regrow. And if you're going with a mower through a bush or something like that, it will disappear and regrow. And this is really something that bothered me for a long time, that there was this modification called Real Mower, where you could, for example, mow down those bushes here. But if you did, the map emptied out for a very fast in a very fast time, and we are now capable of regrowing them. So if you cut them, they will regrow. If you mow the side path here on the roads and all that stuff, it will regrow. And this makes, in my opinion, a much better, much more immersive gameplay possible now. Will there be different clover, alfalfa, hay pellets? Yeah, we got... okay, cover crops. Now I got it. Yeah, if it's meant that way, if catch crops, cover crops is meant for. Straw Files, I wonder if the Straw Harvest DLC will be base game in FS22. Yeah, I'm wondering too if it will have it or not. What comes to the next question with Burke, will there be different clover alfalfa hay pellets? Yes, there will be. We have the hay pellets we got already. I can show you quick. We have we have these corn stalks and corn stalk silage. We have grain clover, grain alfalfa. You can harvest it with and thresh it too. We have straw pellets, hay cobs. It's a real life product. The Doika hay cobs are a real life product. So if you go in here, those are real life products. You can buy those in the shop, or you can produce them with a pellet press and sell them directly. It's at the moment it's more for the role play that we do on the Bergisch Land, so that you can sell your cobs to the dealership, and they will make the Doika hay cobs out of it. Okay. So Quacker was right. He meant the cover crops. Okay. I didn't know that they are called catch crops. Yeah. Basically, our partner DSV has so many cover crops or catch crops, and we are planning on putting it in there. Wait, I can show you a quick run. Yeah, Zwischenfrucht, right? It's the cover crops. So we got this stuff here. We got these greenings here. This is just for it's a flour mix. It's just for the bees, for the 3 to 6 meters that you have to put around the field. And we also have cool season and summer mix. These are TerraLife mixtures that are real life products. Here, the flour mix, winter mix, summer mix, and these are all TerraLife products from DSV. Here, these are the TerraMix seedings, and we want to increase the amount of catch crops, cover crops for the next farm sim. But we, as I